What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Eau-de-treasure. I'm Steven. Thanks for coming back to my channel where I make videos about my hobby of collecting discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrances. In this video, I'm going to show you this bottle that I just got in the mail today. It's a recently discontinued fragrance from the house of Zara, or from the Zara store. I don't know if we call it a house. I've done a few Zara videos before on this channel. You might be thinking, who cares about Zara? Well, the answer is I care about Zara because they are very accessible. And it's just a regular thing for me to go into the Zara store and to see what they have. They always have the testers out. You can always spray and smell. They have the paper strips. You can smell it on your own skin. And if you don't know Zara that well, it's really a dupe company. And Ash on GenSense said this too, and he's right. Everything about Zara is kind of like they're taking some popular trend in fashion, whether it's from another high-end designer, and they make their own version of those clothes, those shoes, accessories, hats, all that stuff. And their perfume, their colognes are all dupes of other stuff. Some of them are original, some of them are hybrids. But the one in this package right here is a dupe of original Dior Homme 2005 and Valentino Uomo. This is Zara 9.0, a recently discontinued fragrance. Let's open this up. All right. It's an envelope within an envelope. So here it is, Zara 9.0. If you guys haven't heard of this, this is an iris-based fragrance for men. Iris and woody fragrance, just like Valentino Uomo and original Dior Homme. So a lot of you guys, if you are kind of new or young in the fragrance hobby, in the fragrance game, so to speak, you guys know about Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum, Valentino Uomo Intense, whatever they have these days, but the original was Dior Homme from 2005. That was the first really popular iris-based fragrance for men. That was created by Olivier Polsch, created the original one. And since then with Dior, I think the guy's name is Dimashi, has been making the iris-based fragrances like Dior Homme Intense and Parfum. So let's give a spray right now, and I'll talk to you about why I picked this one up particularly. All right, nice sprayer. First of all, how full is it? The listing showed that it was only about 80% full. Yeah, it was a good picture. That's about right. 80%, 85%, because when it's full, it's not all the way to the top. It's about here. Yeah, I would say that's about 85% full. I'm happy with that. This came out in 2015. The top notes are bergamot, juniper, and coriander. The middle notes are iris, cardamom, and pepper. And the base notes are amber, cedar, and vetiver. And let me tell you, those mid notes really are prominent. The iris, the cardamom, the pepper, that is really what this smells like. And this is quite nice as I'm smelling it right now in the air. I remember buying sets of these at the Zara stores here in Japan. You could get this one and the green bottle 8.0, which was similar to, I think 8.0 was similar to Lacoste Blanc. And they were cheap. When they came on sale, when they put the red stickers on them, they were 2,400 yen. And 2,400 yen is like $15 or $16. So this was about $8 or $9. Let's just say $10 to get this when it was on sale. The problem is now they don't make them anymore. And a lot of the comments on Fragrantica said that this is axed, this is done. It could come back because Zara brings things back, who knows, but as of now, it's done. So if you're interested in this kind of a fragrance and your local Zara has this, I'd say pick it up. I'd say it's worth $30 or less. I wouldn't pay any more than 30 bucks for this. What's crazy was I was buying them all up. Those sets I just told you about, I was going all over. Whenever I traveled in Japan, I always went in the local Zara to see what they had. Because Zara really does have some gems, especially when they put those red sales tags on them and the prices go really like half of what they were selling for. What I was doing was I would pick them up, I would open up the sets and sell them individually for even more than that price. So like if I bought this and 8.0 for 2,400 yen, I would open them up and just sell the one bottle for like 2,500 yen. And I would get it because a lot of people living in Japan that aren't near Zara or like this fragrance and can't get it, they would just buy it. And I did that like, I swear, like 10 or 12 times. I bought the sets and sold them, opened them up and sold them with other Zara fragrances as well, like the Rich Warm Addictive, I did that one too, and the Vibrant Leather, which is the Creed Aventus clone. So these were sold online a lot. Not only was I selling them, other people were selling them too. And I smelled this and I didn't think it was really that impressive. I just didn't think it lasted a long time. And I just wasn't impressed by it. But all this was like 3 or 4 years ago. So here we are in 2024. And I'm ready to give this another try, especially since it's discontinued and it's not going to be easy to find anymore. And as I'm smelling this, it's been, a couple minutes since I sprayed it. This is really nice. I'm appreciating this more than I did before. 100 ml 91721 is the batch code on this. This was bought in Japan. Yeah, this one really does remind me of the original Dior Homme from 2005. I have a Dior Homme video from 2005. That was a sealed box that I found. Yeah, I just realized that I do have some Dior Homme, original Dior Homme right here. I don't know if this is a 2005 bottle. Let me see this one. It's a 30 ml bottle with a tiny bit left in it. So this is from 2006. The batch code is right there. You can see it etched in the glass, 6F02. I don't know how much the scent has changed over time since there's been a lot of oxygen introduced in this bottle. Look, there's only maybe 5 ml left in the bottom of this, but it still smells pretty good. Why don't I spray this on my arm and see if there are any similarities or differences. I'll come back in a minute and let you know. Okay, I can't speak on performance. I know the performance is pretty good on this one. I think this one, it's just decent. I wouldn't say it's very weak. I'd just say it's decent, maybe 4 hours, something like that. But as far as the scent goes, yeah, they are very close. You can sense the iris. There is cardamom in this, but I think it's more prominent in this one. So the reviews say, the reminds me of, on Fragrantica, say that this is much more like Valentino Uomo, and that's definitely true. So if you know the difference between Valentino Uomo, the original one, and this, then you'll understand that this is closer to Valentino Uomo. But they are similar, it's in the same family. And yeah, if you can find this, if you want something that smells like Valentino or this, and it's too expensive for you, you don't want to drop $100 on it, if you can find these for $30 or less, I would say jump on this. It's a great fragrance for a cheap price. I forgot to mention what I paid for this. So I picked this up for 1,750 Japanese yen, which is something like $11 and change. And it's weird to pay that much. I've had this several times. I bought it and flipped it, as I said earlier, but I didn't keep any of them. I just sold them off because it wasn't impressive. So I had to pay $11 and change to get it back, to get a bottle that's about 85% full. But I'm happy I got it. I have no problem spending that money. Since it's discontinued, it's going to be harder to find. And the printing is different. There's been a couple different iterations of this as it's come out. The 9.0 and the Zara label look different on some of the older ones. I don't know if there's a big difference in the formulations from when they changed the bottle designs. It's always had this dark red bottle though. There is a sport version of all of these Zara fragrances in this line that has the numbers. There's a 9.0, 8.0, 7.0. I don't know how many there are. I don't know if it goes from 1 to 15 or something, but they're not exactly like this one. Of course, they're a little bit different. This is rated 4.25 on Fragrantica, which is a really good rating, especially for a Zara fragrance. And the comments are really glowing about this one. Guys say that they really love this one. And they're sad that it's discontinued. They have a lot of good memories using this one. And as I said, the Zara fragrances, some of them are really crappy. They're cheap. They don't last a long time, but there are a lot of gems in the line. And this is another one, and it's unfortunate that it's been discontinued, but that's where we're at. That's why I picked this one up. I wasn't even going to make a video about it because this was just a personal one that I wanted to have. But I said, screw it, I made a video. So I hope you liked the video, guys. If you have any comments on this one, what do you think of Zara 9.0? Let me know in the comments and give me a like, give me a thumbs up, hit the like button if you like this video, if you like my content. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell if you want notifications when I upload a video about a discontinued, vintage, rare, or interesting fragrance. I really appreciate all the subscribers. Thanks so much for that. And that's it for this video. Have a great day out there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.